Good afternoon. It's mid-February, and today I would like to show you the amount of vegetables that we still have stored here at home from the 2023 harvest. I'm also going to show you what I did with some beans, some corn, some squash. I'd also like to show you a beans recipe that I did that we're going to eat along with some corn and some squash today. And also, I'm going to show you what I did with a whole bunch of really nice peppers. So, let's get started. Here are a bunch of small squash, some butternut, some delicata, some sweet dumpling, and some sort of random hybrids as well, along with some amaranth from the garden and other herbs from the garden, and a little bit of broom corn sorghum right here. We like to use our vegetables as decoration. And here's some more squash, all sorts of different kinds, lots of kind of random hybrids, because our squash is completely open pollinated. That's a winter watermelon from this past, I think it was almost in November that I harvested it, November of 23. And then some more squash here. That's some spaghetti squash right there, that big one. And this is a winter watermelon. Really, it's known as a citron melon that's from September of 2022. So it's been a year and a half since we harvested it. And there's another one, those yellow ones. The green ones are from October or November of 2023, but the yellow ones, these yellow watermelons, winter watermelons, are from September of 22. So yeah, we've got a bunch of squash still here, some big zucchinis, hoping to get some seeds out of those. Not sure if they'll give them though because they're green. But so these are all from this past fall, September, October 23. And this is a birdhouse gourd from 2022 that my oldest Charlie painted for us after it was good and dry. So yeah, a whole bunch of kinds here. Those blue ones are Queensland Blues. This one is really pretty, just kind of a random hybrid. Some little mini butternuts there. That's a white flat Debor. This is one of my favorites right here. This is a crookneck butternut squash. The seeds I had gotten a few years back from the Amish, and I've just been collecting them every year. And then in here, we've got 3 more citron melons, winter watermelons from September of 2022, and a bunch more squash and pumpkins. Some more of those crooknecks. I put them down here because they seem to last the longest, so keep them down here where they're more out of sight, where they need less supervision. So yeah, we still have lots of pumpkin there. We also still have lots of pumpkin over here as well, and over there and up there. I put these shelves in last winter, about a year ago I put these in. Very useful. This isn't a cold room, but it's inside the house. It's in the basement. It's within the insulated part of the house, but there is no heat register in here. There's no vent in here, so it stays cool in here. Heating doesn't come into this room, so it's good for storage. And we've got corn hanging here, there, and everywhere. We use sorghum as decoration, more sorghum decoration with more cattails. Up there, that's some broom corn sorghum, sort of like a mini broom there that we've got hanging up there. We still have lots of dried beans. That's about 8 liters right there. That should get us through until the summer, I would think. I just took some out today to make some pork and bean style beans without the pork though. I'll use molasses and stuff, different things. We have lots of herbs in our cupboards in the kitchen. Tons of them. More here. Cupboards full of dried herbs. More dried herbs up there, and more and more. I don't have my glasses on, so here's a bit of winter watermelon jam with this is with ground cherry, and this is with wild grape and elderberry. And here we have a few beans right here, and some more herbs, some canned tomatoes, and a mixture of pumpkin seed and garlic peel, getting ready to be mixed up into a nice powder. I love to use barley as a decoration too. This is just a tiny little bit of the barley, of course, that we have. More corn and a whole bunch of stuff here. Some yarrow, some cedar, some sorghum, some basil, garlic, more cedar, more corn, some peppers, like chili peppers, more corn, more garlic, more garlic. This is my herb drying corner. Well, not just my herb, this is my seed drying corner. Lots of seeds up in there. I got a bowl full of sunflower seeds there. Here's some barley and probably some wheat in there. Some rice, more barley and wheat. Some more barley and wheat in there. A bit of sorghum in there, and some more garlic, more herbs, some sage and stuff, more garlic. We have a freezer full of different sauces with zucchini and tomatoes and all sorts of other vegetables. I'm not going to pull everything out because it'll just take too long, but these are peanut butter jars, glass peanut butter jars, really great to reuse and really nice size. Here's some frozen beans. Not sure why we cooked them and froze them, because beans are so easy to keep. But anyway, there's some anyways, ready to eat, I guess. Here in the freezer we have bags and bags of frozen peppers. And I'm not going to go and open all the bags of everything that we have in here, because we buy milk for the cats. And I also buy goat milk for myself, so we don't have goats yet. So we reuse these bags to freeze stuff. I'm not going to open everything up, but this is a chest freezer full of. There's pumpkin in here, peppers. There's this is a bag of elderberry right here, just full of stuff. This is not sure what this is. Oh, piment. That's pepper. That's some pepper paste, I guess. And just also some sauces under there. Very, very nice. Some more peppers. Here we got some elderberry, some ground cherries, some apples. Here, I think this is either elderberry or grape or nannyberry. It's hard to tell. To open it up to see. Here is some choke cherry, which is really good and sweet when you cook. And here is some more elderberry. Again, in case anyone was curious about the nannyberry, well, here is some nannyberry from the forest. It's really nice. Oh, and back there's some more ground cherries. This is another bag of elderberry, and another bag of elderberry, and another bag of elderberry. Down here we got tomato sauce, different tomatoes and more frozen peppers, but those are cooked. Over here we got relishes. Different relishes. Zucchini relish. That's what all this stuff is. Then in here we have bags and bags of cobs of corn. I'm gonna cook some of that up today. Add with some beans and some roasted peppers. Probably at least 100 cobs in there. And in here we have more bags of bags of Malabar spinach. Lots of bags of Malabar spinach. We got tons of it. And then we have some bags of cooked pumpkin. You know, when we saw some pumpkins needed cooking, we just cooked them up and bagged them. So all sorts of bags of different food. Here's another bag of elderberry. So, like I said, I'm not going to open all the bags up, but we are good until the summer when we start getting our new harvests. We still have lots of sorghum. It's acting as a curtain here. And then this is some millet. We still have lots of millet. Here's some more here's some more sorghum. And some more sorghum over here. So yeah, we still have lots. A bit of coriander right here. And lots of sorghum. Broomcorn sorghum and syrup sorghum. Some more herbs in here. I uncovered my boxes of potatoes to show you. We still have 7 full boxes of potatoes for eating. 6 of them here. And another one over closer to the door. See if we can have a look inside there. You can see some of those potatoes. There you see. Let me just lift this up. As you can see with the mint. So yeah, it's still doing good. And then here are our seed potatoes in here. I showed you in that other video. I had about 400 seed potatoes. Actually, I don't think I mentioned it, but I counted them the other day. And here's the box closer to the door to the house where we've got some more potatoes ready to eat, ready to cook. More corn. More corn. More corn. Not sure if I filmed this already. I'll check later. In here we have some oats that I still want to process. Probably going to sprout them to eat them. And here I have a box full of rice that I still have to process. I think I might sprout this and try making some sprouted rice flour. Not even sure if that exists, but as you can see, it's inside the hull, and the hull is quite hard. And so I don't have anything to open that up with. So I think the best way would be to sprout it. Well, actually, I've also heard that you can simply boil it and the hull just kind of falls off because the inside expands. But I haven't had a chance to do that experiment yet. Here's some of the rice right here. So yeah, you know what? I might try boiling some and see what happens. Soak it first and then boil it. See what happens. I'm gonna grill some of these up today. So today I'm gonna roast some pumpkin, some squash, crookneck squash. I'm gonna roast some peppers. I'm gonna make some corn. And I'm gonna make some beans. These beans have been soaking since last night. Gonna add some garlic and onion to that a little bit later. And some of these roasted peppers. But first I'm gonna boil them just like that, all alone. Because I don't wanna boil the other stuff too long. Before starting, I switched the beans over to this cast iron pot that I can put in the oven later to when I add the vegetables just all bake it. I'm gonna add the roasted peppers, I'm gonna add garlic, onions, and I'm also gonna add molasses and a little bit of apple cider vinegar. And I'm also gonna add some stewed tomatoes. Got some roasted peppers here. Now I'm testing them to see if they are spicy or sweet. Because this is the type, it's called Italian thin-skinned Ausilio that I got from Seed Savers Exchange. And it's often mildly spicy. Sometimes it's sweet. And sometimes it's really spicy. But we love this pepper though because the plant produces a ton like any type of spicy pepper. So now I'm going to taste it. This one's sweet, so it's going in the sweet pile. There's the sweet pile. Next, I'm using a knife and fork to do this. Normally I'd just use my fingers to pull these open and pull them apart. But I have a tendency, you know, when I'm tired to rub my eyes. And if I've handled a spicy pepper, then I rub my eyes afterwards, oh, that hurts. This doesn't injure me or anything, but it hurts. Okay, here's the next one. Here's the next one. Let's see. Is this sweet or spicy? If I just take a little piece of each. That's sweet. Awesome. Love it. Okay, next one. Now these were frozen. So, let's see. Is this spicy or sweet? That one's spicy. Very spicy. Whoa. Okay. But so far, 2 spicy ones, a whole bunch of sweet ones. Yeah, that was spicy. Spicy gets me the hiccups. Okay. So far, these are the spicy ones, and these are all the sweet ones. I haven't quite finished though. I still have all these to do, but I've got enough for my beans, so I'm gonna go put these in there. So these are gonna go into my beans, and then the spicy ones, what I'm gonna do with those later is I'm gonna stuff them with the beans and everything else, and add a whole bunch of cheese to that, and then bake that to make what they call in Oaxaca chile relleno. Chili poblano relleno. Now, these aren't poblano chilies, they're Ausilio chilies, but it's gonna be just as good. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.